Meet Chris Kenna, the successful British tech entrepreneur who has a network of data centres across the UK. Or does he?
The black kid from Manchester that got married, had kids, and then ended up settling down with a guy can go and raise 100 million quid in debt finance from people he's never met to build data centers and a large language model.
It feels like a plot to a film now, doesn't it?
It does sound like a plot from a film, almost as if it might not be true. So we decided to investigate. Let's take Kenna's claims that he runs several data centres scattered across Britain.
We've got one in Manchester, we've got one in Liverpool, one in Durham.
We checked and we couldn't find these data centres. One is supposedly in Salford, but our friends at the Manchester Mill went to check it out and it's just a vacant retail unit. MediaStream says the heat generated by AI chips is diverted into vertical farms and that these farms then supply Manchester food banks. Its website featured the following quote from an unnamed food bank director. "Fresh produce is often the hardest thing for us to source, and MediaStream AI's vertical farms provide consistent, high-quality vegetables to families who need them most." Yeah, that's not true either. The quote was made up. In fact, MediaStream AI's website says its data centres have been operational since 2024, before the company was even founded. We also found he's been accused of not paying his employees and contractors multiple times over his career. When we interviewed Chris Kenna, he doubled down. He said he had more than £1 billion worth of contracts to rent out AI chips he'd bought from Lenovo.
We've signed £1.4 billion dollars worth of clients. Please get that in, that's a fact.
But when we went to Lenovo, they told us they hadn't sold him anything. When we asked Chris about the fake quotes on his website, he said it was likely that Claude, Anthropic's AI tool, had written it and he just hadn't checked it. When we asked him about not paying his staff, he said,
My fault, I'm sorry, I fucked it up. There's not a lot else I can say about it.
This story isn't just about Chris Kenna. It's also about how AI hype is creating the perfect environment for opportunists to make a quick buck, or should I say $1 billion, out of absolutely nothing.